Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is BB80 guys, and I told you year 2021 I'll be bringing hot shows, hot vlogs and hot people in my show. And as you can see today, I have one amazing, is a patriot, he's been in lawyer, in law firm. So we are going to listen to stories today. And so guys, help me welcome Eric.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to my show.
Asante.
Tell people who you are.
Yes, my name is Eric Mutua. I'm an advocate by profession. I've been in the practice of law for about close to 26 years now. 26 years? Yes, yes.
When did you start? Which year?
I started when I was employed by a lawyer, deceased, let his soul rest in peace, called Hamati Minishi. That is 1996, immediately after admission. I was admitted in 1995, so start of 1996, I was employed by Hamati Minishi. I worked for 1 year and I opened my law firm.
Only 1 year?
Yes.
Yes. My goodness. So you were only employed for 1 year and you saw it was good for you to open your own firm?
Yes.
Which initiative did you start with? Like how did it come that I want to have my own firm rather than being employed?
Well, it's because when we were supposed to go to law school, we had a problem with the Council of Legal Education.
Yeah.
That is a body which deals with students who have graduated from the university. Now they want to be trained to be lawyers. And as a result of the misunderstanding between our class and the institution, we stayed out for about a year and a half.
A year and a half.
And for me, in my estimation, I told myself that I can only be employed for 2 years.
Only?
So when I did my 1 year, I decided that my 2 years is enough, and that is how I ended up opening my own law firm.
And for those who are watching and they want to be like their own, they want to be their own boss, like the way you are right now, what advice can you tell them? Like, how did you start? How did it grow? Did it grow instantly? How did it come about?
I think it's a question of one, overcoming the fear of failure.
Of failure.
Because most of the people who hesitate to open their own business or their own law firm, they fear the fact that they'll open, they will not get clients, and they will close shop.
Yeah.
That fear itself, you must overcome it.
Sure.
And what I can tell them is that as long as you really work hard, as long as you put a lot of effort, and also take into account that fear, which will make you work harder, I think you should not hesitate to open any business where you are your own boss, or to open any law firm, for that matter.
For that matter.
Yes.
Guys, you know, opening such a farm and then you grow it, it is not easy. Being your own boss, man, my own boss, time coming very soon. So what can you tell like people, how did you come? Ikafika point, I saw that you have been a president of the lawyers. How did that come?
Well, I worked very closely with Nzamba Kitonga, the late Nzamba Kitonga.
Yeah.
And during the time that Nzamba was running for office, first and foremost, he was a council member. Then he campaigned to be the president of, that time it was called the chairman of the Law Society of Kenya. So since I worked closely with him, I think he nurtured me to the extent that he became a role model, and I was now trying to get interested in the politics of the Law Society, politics of the country, and I think he introduced me to the Law Society politics, because being close to him, I ended up doing a little bit of campaign, because those days people were not campaigning very hard. A little bit of campaign, talking to lawyers on his behalf, especially the young ones who were in my cadre. And I developed interest. After about 3 years or so, after Nzamba left, I ran for council member. I was elected the first time I ran for council member. after another
Now you're elected as a council member.
a council member.
Uh-huh.
Then after about, so I ran for council member the next election. I also was elected. I ran for vice chair of
Lawyers Society of Kenya.
Yes. Then I didn't make it.
You didn't make it that time?
Yes, as a vice chair.
And you didn't die?
No.
The spirit was still there?
No, it was not. So I waited for 1 year outside.
Yeah.
Not being a vice chair and not being a council member. Then the next time now I ran for chair and I was elected. So
So after failing the deputy,
yes,
you still had the guts,
yes,
to do the chair?
Yes. I failed deputy, then the next time I went for chair.
What was the manifesto? What were you telling people now that you failed the deputy? How did you scoop the chair?
Well, I ran on certain platforms in terms of one, that we needed to have the law society visible, the visibility of the law society. We needed to engage more with the government, especially to become the people's policemen, and also reforms around the judiciary.
The judiciary.
Yeah, those were my pillars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, after you finished your race, how many years did you go for the race?
I went for 2 years. Then the law was amended midstream, and I ran for another 2 years. So I did 4 years. I'm proud by the fact that out of the chairpersons and the presidents of the Law Society, I'm the only person who has served for 4 years.
Really?
Yes.
Being the president
the history
in
of the
history.
Law Society.
So you must go into the Guinness Book of Records.
Yes.
Now, after you did something to do with law, you still again, I saw you in politics.
Yes.
How has it been in politics?
I tried politics. I mean, national politics.
Yes.
And of course, I went for nominations. I didn't manage the nominations. Then after that, I didn't run for office. And I gave up in terms of running either independently or going to another party to run.
So you're not going to run again as a politician anytime soon?
I doubt whether I would want to do that. I want to build my law firm first.
But I've seen you have an undying spirit. The first time you tried being a deputy in LSK, you failed. You tried again, you took the chair. So why are you having that dying spirit?
No, politics sometimes is about timing. The kind of politics that we have in the country now is likely to change in another 5 or 10 years.
Yeah, sure.
And that, in my view, would be the appropriate time to run. For the time being, since I've just moved to the new offices, at least I would want to concentrate on the law firm for a while. Yes. Yes.
Now you have your new offices. Tell people about it.
Well, we are now in Flamingo Towers.
Yeah.
On 9th floor. This is in Upper Hill, Mara Road, which is near the British High Commission, Coca-Cola, and I believe that in order to serve our clients better, we decided that we need to move offices to a better location. Move from the city center, come to Upper Hill,
where there is no commotion.
There is no commotion. You can concentrate. You can work in peace, and you can be able to deal with clients' files and matters with some better level of concentration. Yes.
Now, when you talk about the cases that you take through court, like, do you have a category for the specifically what you do with the cases, or you just do general cases?
Well, we basically specialize in commercial litigation, civil and commercial litigation. That is our main area. But we will be able to take any other cases. We still do what people call running down cases. We still do a little bit of criminal cases. We'll still do family matters. Our main area is basically civil and commercial litigation and land law. Yes.
Now, with your firm, how have you helped the society, or how have you helped the people that are growing? They see you as their role model.
Well, we make it a practice to at least have 2 students doing the internship in office.
Oh, really?
Yes. That is something we have done. Currently, we have 2 of them.
And you pay them?
Yes, we pay them. We
Wow.
pay them some allowance, not really salary, but some allowance to enable them to commute every time, and also probably have some lunch.
Continue subscribing, guys.
Yes.
And then when you talk about you having grown in the village,
Yes.
and now you have come to town,
Yes.
in a very big city,
Yes.
to that matter,
Yes.
and in that city, your name has become so popular,
Yes.
so big. I want you to give one word hope to a child or to a teenager or to someone who's watching you who has lost hope in life.
No, you shouldn't lose hope at all. And I think opportunity is there for all of us. Is sometimes you can say is a question of determination.
Yes.
You, as you've said, you wouldn't imagine that one coming from a place in Kitui. And I'll give them
Very
example.
remote area, in fact.
I'll give them example. Look at Zamba Kitonga still
Yeah.
came from Kitui.
Kitui.
That's a big name. Deceased.
Sure.
Look at Willy Mutunga from Kitui.
Yes.
Big name.
Uh-huh.
The first African Chief Justice, Kiteli Mwendo,
Yes.
from Kitui.
Kitui product.
Yes. Now, and those are, I mean, these are Kitui is one of the counties which you can say
It is
it's remote.
remote and a very dry place.
Yes. Now you are very Mutua. So that in itself should tell any person who is determined to make it that basically where you come from or your background does not matter.
Sure.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So as you have heard from his mouth that it doesn't matter where you're coming from, it doesn't matter the background, it doesn't matter the struggles that you're doing for you to become what you want to do. What you have to have is the passion and determination, and then you achieve what you have to say. Otherwise, Mutua, what do you tell our people?
Well, we basically have to make do with what we have in terms of the pandemic that we have now. And as they say in most of the materials which we read, both social and medical, people must now learn to live with this pandemic, because I don't think it's going away.
And it's not going anytime soon. And how have you been surviving with this pandemic?
Well, it's just to adhere to the protocols as much as you can. They are difficult protocols, but we keep on adhering to them because the consequences involved, if you do not, are really dire consequences.
Yeah.
People have started feeling the heat in terms of medical bills.
With this third wave, in fact.
Yes, yes. So it's a question of adhering to those protocols as much as you can. The economy is not doing well, but we hope that probably not this year, probably next year there's likely to be some changes.
Are you going to court or you are doing virtuals?
We are doing virtual, and I think it's a good thing.
It's better.
You know, I think some people say that in every bad scenario or bad situation,
there is always a good thing in it.
Yes. In terms of the legal profession,
yes,
the pandemic has brought out something very important for the legal profession. The virtual or online court sessions, that's the best thing that has ever happened to the legal profession.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
It saves time. It also avoids the question of people being tempted to do corrupt practices.
Yeah.
Because there is no physical interaction with either the registry or the judges themselves.
Sure.
And in terms of time, I can be able to work on my desk as I wait for my matter in this computer by virtual. I'll take less time virtual in the virtual session, and I can do even 3 courts
in a single day.
In a single day.
Wow.
Yeah, without moving from your desk.
So imeleta kitu poa.
Nzuri sana.
Nzuri sana.
Yes.
So guys, we are happy and we are grateful that you are watching our show. So till next time guys, we want to say Baraka, continue subscribing and hit the notification button. Anyway, till next time. Bye bye. Tell them bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.